Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we'll be using this Kenworth W900 day cab to haul a load of limestone from Carlson City, Nevada to Stockton, California. This is just around 225 miles here, 4-hour trip, and the load weighs in at 37,500 pounds, and we are being paid just around $5,600 here in game. We'll be turning our digital dash to our digital speedometer, and we'll be leaving this mining site. It's very exciting to be back here in American Truck Simulator, and you guys can see it's just around 7 a.m. here in game, so it's very early for us, but that will be good. The roads should not be that busy, but it's going to be a bit tricky trying to navigate through these roads. You guys can see that we are doing a pretty good job, and it looks like we will actually have to get this weighed also, which will be a bit tricky here for us turning wise. We are now trying to leave this scale. Looks like our trailer just is making it there. Wow, that was a pretty tight fit there. We are now leaving, and we are now en route to Stockton. This will be our first time there to Stockton, California, which should be very exciting. This is one amazing game that I really do enjoy featuring. You guys can see, take a look at this. So pretty interesting dump trailer, but I mean, I always do like using new trailers, new designs to help change up these videos, and this shows 70 miles per hour. Wow, that is actually pretty fast here for a windy road. And it looks like we'll be taking a left up here. Usually lefts are a bit trickier since we have to wait for both lanes to be good, but that should be no problem here for us. Really do like this kind of more. It does get up and go, which is a really good sign that it has enough power, and this has just around 370 horsepower. That is quite a lot, probably perfect range for 37,500 pounds. Now we do have to come to a complete stop, and wow, this is one very busy street. Trucks and cars are coming very, very fast, so I'm not exactly sure. It looks like we have a traffic break over here. Now, do we have one over here? Looks like we do, guys. I mean, it's going to be a very tricky thing, but wow, we were able to do it. I thought that would have been a very hard thing for us, but wow, you just have to be patient, and sometimes there's a traffic break. Usually because of like traffic lights sometimes on either end of the road. But wow, we are now getting this Kenworth up here to speed, a W900 day cab. Really do like the day cabs. You guys can see dual exhaust also. That's a great feature. The dual exhaust really does help make the truck look a little bit better. And it looks like we are climbing up to speed, no problem. You guys can see pretty cool lake right over there. Now usually I don't like going above the speed limit, especially hauling a pretty large amount of weight. I am using a Logitech G29 racing steering wheel here with pedals, which is going to be pretty cool, and I will be working on getting this shifting set up. It is a bit tricky here trying to program it. Other than that, though, that's only one epic thing having that. And wow, this is one very narrow road, especially for 75 mile per hour, which is what most people are doing there. Doing 5 over, so 75 to 70, I mean, that's pretty quick, and now the speed limit dropped, which is good because I thought that the speed there was a bit too fast, and we weren't even going at the top speed, but this W900 so far doing a great job. Now we'll just take a quick look here at our digital dash. It looks like we are averaging 4.7 miles per gallon, not too bad, and then so far we've gone 27 miles, so we have just around 200 left here in today's haul. Oil temperatures are not that bad, water temperature not bad at all, and we'll take a look. We have 118 gallons of fuel, so it looks like we'll be almost ready to go. Wow, going up this hill is a bit tricky. Maybe if there's a gas station, we'll stop there and get gas really quick, but I am doing quick jobs. I think they are a bit more realistic for what we really want to do, just acting as a driver, not owning our own trucking company here in the game. But I think maybe opening this up to multiplayer would be a pretty interesting thing to do, and that way you guys can hop in game, help out, and haul with me, and that'll be awesome. And maybe we have a few pilot cars when we do those oversized loads. Now we will be taking this right hand turn here. I am trying to slow down quite a bit. We are only at 60 miles per hour, not too bad, but climbing up this hill is a bit tricky when we do not have too much momentum. But wow, using a steering wheel really does help improve this game a lot, and the realism for both me and you. You guys can see the steering movements is on point, and wow, we are struggling now to get up the hill. We didn't have enough momentum. And it looks like this will be one very windy road for us, which is not going to be the best, and we will not be going 50 just because we don't want to be rolling off. I do recommend you go check out the Heavy Rescue series. That is one pretty cool series. I will have some very cool things coming to that very soon, so if you guys are excited for that. Now take off that, guys, just at around 25 miles per hour, and that's half of what the speed limit is, so you have to go higher. I'm probably not going to go any more than like 35, 40, because it looks to be a pretty windy section of road. But wow, this W900 I thought was going to have enough power, but it's struggling, and it looks like we are holding up a few cars here. Other than that, you guys, it's very cool going up this pretty cool mountain, and speed limit has dropped to 40, so wow, I mean, you guys just saw the sound. It's a very windy road. We are making it work here with the W900. I am trying to stay as close as I can to the right side, and it looks like elevation of 9,000 feet. Usually as you do go up higher in elevation, sometimes different types of engines do struggle, while some do amazing. It depends. Turbos and just naturally aspirated do different handling of these elevations, but you guys can see this isn't doing that bad. And at 370 horsepower though, it's making it work, probably nothing less than this. And usually with these quick drops, they do pair a pretty realistic truck to the load, or else we'll have a big truck with a small load, or a big load with a truck that just can't handle it. Wow, we're just going 500 the speed limit. It feels like we aren't really doing much, and it looks like a stop is coming up. So wow, it looks like we are going to have to stop here, and that's pretty interesting. It looks like I actually haven't seen anything like this. Like, let's see what it is. And the landscape here in American Truck Simulator is amazing. As you guys can see, this lake over here is pretty cool. You guys can see, just take a look at that. Pretty epic driving through. And we are going a little bit here over the speed limit. It looks like we are coming up here on a gas station, so we'll just kind of get some fuel really quick. You guys can see, just trying to make it work. It is a bit tricky driving a big Kenworth here, even though this is on the smaller side. We'll get some diesel really quick, and it looks like it's going for $3.18 a gallon. Let's see how much we will be getting in. Our employer will be paying it just because we are working for them. Like I did touch upon, it's a quick job. 48 gallons at $155. So that now to leave this gas station, I looks like they do have a car wash, and I'm thinking that we could probably just go down this road. Yeah, we did stop here. We should be able to go down and then take a left out of here to get back on our route. But so far, the W900 did struggle there on those hills. Other than that, this has been doing a real amazing job. Wow, it's going to be a little bit tricky. You guys can see cars coming here in both directions, and the mirror is actually causing a little bit of a blind spot, so it's a bit tricky. It looks like we are ready to go, and wow, the acceleration here on this truck is not that good. And now we're going to have a little bit of problems there clearing that vehicle. A lot of the vehicles come so close in the game, it's so tricky to kind of turn, but we did do a pretty good job there. And then we're going to get back over here to our left. It looks like we are good both ways. Nope, there's a pretty fast van coming. You always do just want to be patient. Wow, I really do wish they had their turn signal on. I would have went. And looks like we're ready to go. Yep, just triple checking. It's always good to double check instead of causing an accident. Now I do have the turn signals here on auto turn off, which is great. They turn off once the wheel does come back here to being straight, and I think that that's just very helpful. But we'll continue down the road. It looks like we do have some grades going down, so this will be a bit tricky for us. We'll have to be on our brakes the entire time, and it looks to be pretty windy, so we'll have to be very careful. But like I did touch upon, this is our first time going to Stockton, California, so it's going to be pretty exciting. And I do have some very cool videos for you guys coming throughout the entire summer. New mods will be released here from my channel, one-of-a-kind mods that I can't wait to show you guys. I do have a ton of them ready to to go, and that's going to be pretty epic. Now you guys can see, we just saw a sign back there that did say rock slides, so we will have to be pretty careful. Almost looks like we aren't going down, we're almost going up in a little bit of a way, which is a bit interesting. Yeah, it looks like steep grades, they were saying go up, but it had the sign saying they were going down. So we'll have to just see, as we are cruising along, we do have to pay more attention to those signs. We are going 12 over, and that's not a good thing to do on a road like this. So we'll continue, and we'll just see what's going to happen. But take a look at that, guys, over there to our left. That is amazing. One pretty cool shot, and wow, some pretty tricky third-person cinematic shots, but I mean, epic things we do here on the channel, especially hauling-wise. We have now arrived here at Stockton, California, and we are just around 3 minutes away from our drop-off, which hasn't been that bad. The W900, even though it did feel that it did need more power, did do a very good job today throughout the haul from Nevada to California, and I always do like doing state to state. Then it is always pretty cool. Change the scenery sometimes, and I will be getting the Going East mod, and also I will be getting the mod to Let's Go into California along with Canada. That will be pretty cool, going from California to Canada. That will be pretty interesting. Looks like we have our drop-off coming up here to our right, and that means that today's video is pretty much over. You guys can see, looks like we are here at a mining facility, and we'll just kind of see where they want us to drop it off. And it looks like we did average 4.5 miles per gallon. And let's see where they want us to do it. And that's not going to be too hard. And we'll have to make this turn here. It's going to be a bit tricky to see exactly where. Sometimes it's a bit tricky to see the location, but we should be able to manage it once we do find it. And if it's right over here to our left, and let's take a look. Where are the cones? Oh, that's not going to be bad at all. Wow, it's going to be pretty easy. We'll put this here into reverse, and we'll switch out here to this camera view. This is my favorite camera view. It's just a lot easier to use this one, but especially for backing up, and the steering wheel does have a lot of challenges, and that's why I always do like, wow, very close there, but it looks like we might be able to do it here on one try. Might have to do a second one, but I think that we can get it angled. Yeah, it looks like, wow, we got it pretty much angled there. We'll just keep having it here in reverse. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video hauling these limestones from Carlson City to Stockton, California. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.